I'm standing here with my friend, my little gingerbread man. So I'm going to show you how to make this little guy. It's actually really simple. In our big bowl here, I've got some brown sugar and some butter. Make sure the butter's at room temperature, softened. You put those two things in together and you whisk away. Then we're going to add a little treacle. Okay, so you can turn that up to quite a high speed and let it go for a couple of minutes. Once you have that beautiful lightness in colour, what you then want to do is just get yourself an egg, whisk it up with a fork, and you're going to slowly add this on a low speed. While that's mixing away, I'm going to show you what you do over here. I've got some flour, bicarbonate soda, and a little bit of sugar, and my spice, the important stuff. Some ginger, some cloves, some nutmeg. Whatever spices you want to put in there, you can. When you toast it, you create this incredible smell. You just get the oils of the spices warmed up, and then you develop such a beautiful, intense flavour. Add that to your flour. Okay, so once your flour's nicely mixed together, you combine your wet and your dry ingredients. Once that wet mix has sort of absorbed all of that flour through just that stir, and just get your hand in there, sort of work it around. Turn it out onto your board. Push it all together without really working it too much. Right, so once you've divided your dough into two parts, get yourself a tray with some parchment paper. Just go ahead and pick up that dough and sort of shape it a little bit like the shape of the paper. Take another piece of paper, place it on top. Pick up your paper, which has the gingerbread dough in between the two pieces, and then just go ahead and give that a roll out. Wonderful. Once you have both pieces rolled out nice and thin, just remove the top piece of paper, get your cutter, and just push your cutter in just like that. Okay, you can then put your sheet of parchment back down, and you do the same with your other tray. Take your entire tray back into the fridge. We're going to let it cool down so it's much easier to handle before we pick those little gingerbread men up and bake them off. So they've been in the fridge for about an hour. It's time to remove the top. Now, of course, you can try and take the gingerbread men out and put them on a new tray, or kind of go after the excess, go after the bits that aren't the gingerbread men and just remove them. That way, you don't have to manoeuvre the delicate gingerbread men because, of course, you don't want to break any of their limbs off. Right, once you have your gingerbread men all laying on a tray, they go into the oven for about 15 minutes. Low and slow, that's how you cook these guys. I'm going to pop them on that rack to cool. I have some icing sugar in here. So let's start with our egg white. Add our milk, and of course the vanilla. Once all of that's mixed together, you pop it into a piping bag. What I do is I take a piping bag and I sit it in a nice big pint glass, so it's really easy to get the icing into the bottom of the piping bag, like that. Don't overfill your bag, and then you can pick it up, give it a little twist like that, and you're ready to go. So just snip the end. So I'm going to keep it really simple. Give him a couple of eyes, just a little nose, big happy smile. So there you have it. Gingerbread men. Okay, the decoration's not perfect, but if you just remember, roll it nice and thin, toast your spices, and bake it nice, low and slow oven. That way, it won't get too crispy, and they'll look great and be delicious.